What kind, Jeremy? Guys, like the live, please like the live. Kabosh, how's it? Trying to get a Alpha Futures account. It's not working. Let me just see something. I don't want to trade a normal account today because I made my profit target already for the day. I made my 10K. I'm happy. I'm trying to buy a platform account that I can trade. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to trade with maybe like a small account or something. Okay. Trade a bit. What? Trade away doesn't allow single letter or special character names presented to me. My name is fine. Fuck, I don't know. Doesn't allow single letter or special character names. What? Where do I even? I don't know what the flip. I'll just go. I have no idea. Okay, so about giving this fund my account. Fuck it. Days. I haven't let him talk about Zenko. Okay. Salams. I mean, peace be upon you, brother. God funded. I don't go funded. The consistency rules. Trash. I wanna futures. Thinking 25 maybe. On a futures account, not a CFD. Tradify dash signing. Where Where's this other account? Let's go for let's go for 25K. Yo, they basically doubled the price. Okay, flip it out. I'm gonna wait, just fund my account with maybe like 2K or something. I don't know, that's too much, yeah. Alpha Capital is good also. I don't want CFD, I want futures profile. But I checked now on Alpha, what is it? Alpha Capital, yeah. Not Alpha, yeah, Alpha Futures. Sorry. I was checking there now for profile. Okay, but it's fine. I'll just fund my account like a small amount. Damn, data not gonna last. Wi-Fi off the side was hoping to catch live entry. Yeah, we're waiting. I'm gonna trade. Don't worry, I'm still gonna trade. I need to transfer funds here now quickly. Don't worry, I'm trading. Send signal. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna trade. You'll see when I'm taking the entry and everything. Then I was meant to just trade. I wanted to trade a prop from today, but it's not working. Four, 511. Okay, okay, I'm funded. I'm ready to go. Let's go to 2020. Yeah. Okay, I'm funded now. Okay, let's start analyzing quickly. Let me just do some quick analysis quickly. We'll need to get 1 hour gaps. What's happened here? Okay, so we can see we probably I reckon we could look to buy. What pair is this? Is Nasdaq. Good for Nas. Depends on your account, bro. Like, what's your account size? So if you let me know what your account size, then I can help you. Because I can't really tell you anything. I don't know what your account size is, so I can't really say. Like, if you're running with like a 1K, let's say you have 1K in your account, go with. Even if you want to risk the 1K, I'd recommend you even 0.5, maybe 0.5, or should be good on Nasdaq. Okay, we got a 1 hour gap here. We just rejected off 200 or 200. I reckon if you want to risk the 200, go with the 0.1. If you want to risk it, like seriously, if you just want to risk the whole thing, go with the 0.1. You see, right? We probably gonna manipulate and we'll target these highs here. That's what I'm expecting. We could probably buy up and then target these highs. That's possible, yeah. Oh, why is it yellow? Let me make it another nice color here. Blue. Okay, so we got London created those lows there. It took out London lows. Checking, we could buy. What time is it? 41 now. Wait, let me check over in the bottom here. Right, we're currently sitting inside this gap. So we can't really take any trades because we're in the fair value gap here. We got 700. But if you want to risk, guys, if you want to risk the full 700, if you want to risk the full 700, then open 0.3. If you want to, no, 0.4 maybe. If you want to risk the whole thing, if you feel like it, if you're willing to risk the whole thing, then go ahead. And if you blow the account, that's obviously up to you. That's your choice. But I'm just giving you like if you want to risk the whole thing. So I'm expecting we should be bullish today. We should be buying today. We should buy. Because we haven't taken out these lows, London lows. Have we taken it on S&P, on ES? Have we taken out these lows on? We haven't taken out the lows here. We haven't taken out these lows that were created by the London session, right? So where was it? I just lose my chart. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah. currently sitting on this gap here, right? Look on the higher time frame. What I will want to see is we break above here. Okay, we break above this gap here. We break above. We can take an entry maybe of the retest and target. Potentially, we can target there. That's what I'm thinking we could target. But let's wait and see. So honestly, a break above this, right? Of course, break above. We don't want to take entries in the fair value gap. That's we don't want to do that. So we want to take an entry. Once we break up here, we take an entry. Okay, you can take it till these highs, potentially to Asia highs. Okay, now we wait, guys. We wait. There's no trade at the moment. We just gotta be patient. Okay, we just gotta sit on our hands and wait. Okay, we gotta wait. There's no trade at the moment. Unless we break, if we break down below here, all right. Okay, I would say we could, if we could target, if we do decide to break down below here, targets would be these, obviously these lows here. These lows I haven't touched. I think we do have some imbalances to target here. Obviously, this whole gap needs to be taken out. That's another target. But I don't want to take a trade inside the fair value gap. If you get me. I'm trying to wait. What I would prefer, obviously, like I said, wait for us to break above this gap here, close above here, and take the trade there. That's what I want to see. So that's what I would preferably what I'm hoping for. Okay. Now let's wait and see what's happening here now. Okay, so it seems respecting those lows. Okay. Okay. Still no trade at the moment, guys. No trade at the moment. We're still waiting. I'm a bit disappointed. I couldn't get my platform account, and I could have traded the platform. I don't want to risk actual funds today because I did, like I said, I made my profit today. My profit target was made. We caught the sell down, and then we caught that buy on gold in the group. So I made my target, but yeah. Okay, okay, there we go. Might see something here. Close above there. All right. Okay, so I will wanna take a trade here. I wanna take a buy here, right? Not short. We're taking longs right here. Stop just below there. Target, you can target, of course. Yeah. So I wanna see us inverse this gap here, right? That we inverse that gap, and we can take longs. So we could get our setup anytime now. Anytime now, we could get our setup. A more safer buy would be, of course, if we break out of this range. Like I got this range marked out, that would be a safer buy. But I want to take it here. I think I'm confident that we should be bullish today. Nasdaq should be bullish today. Okay, wait for candle closure. We wait. Okay, so it hasn't closed. Market hasn't closed there. We're not going to take any trade. Alright, so you can see it's still in the IFVG. Sorry, it's in the fair value gap, waiting for candle closure. Is this USA 100? Yes. Okay, so candle closure is important, guys. We wait for candle closure because it could very much reverse from here. We need to see candle closure, but I'm liking the way it's moving, right? We're waiting. We're still waiting, guys. Candle closure. 30 seconds left. We can take the trade. Okay. Okay, a few seconds left. Oh my days! Please don't tell me it goes below. Close below. Yeah, close below, guys. We're not taking the trade now. Still can't take the trade. It hasn't closed above. Okay. So break even, where I'll go break even is here. Right? Break even is right there. Break even there. Okay. PE. See, lucky we waited for candle closure because it's dropped a bit there. Been sitting in a bit of drawdown there. So we're waiting. We're still waiting, guys. Yes, this is USA 100, correct. How many people are in the live here today? Only 31 people. Damn. Guys, like the live, please, so we can get more people to join. Like the live, so we can get more people to join. Still struggling. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a buy. Yeah, I'm taking buys here. I'm taking flip it. I'm taking the buy. I'm in, guys. I'm in. Oh my days, he just dropped right there. So if you the guy wants to risk 700 and open like a 0.3 or something, if you want to risk the whole thing, like that should be. Oh my days, it's selling. Okay, we just wait. Wait, guys. It wasn't a. I think it wasn't obviously a good breakout. Of course, it wasn't a clean, nice close. Open a 0.3. Okay, that's remember you're risking the whole 700. So if you hit stop loss, your account is gone. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm in the blues currently. Okay, we in profit, guys. We in profit. There we go. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we trust our chief to cook for us. We in profit, guys. We almost at our break even. So we can set break even right here. Oh, nice, 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 nice. IFVG. Okay, so do you guys understand the setup that I explained so far, right? Um, breakout. This is a 1 hour gap here. See, I could have taken it. Obviously, I could have taken it here, whatever, but I didn't take it here. I took my entry once we broke out of the FEG. Okay, so and my targets are there. So we waiting. Once we hit here, you can go. You option to go break even right here. Okay, and then of course we waited for that market to push up to inverse this gap, and it did exactly that. So this is, I think this is probably, I'll say this is a decent setup. How's ES looking? Okay, ES is already broken out of that zone. That's good. But we're in profits. We're in the blues, guys. We're in the blues. We can park off. Just relax, guys. Don't stress. Don't stress about the trade, guys. Whatever happens, happens. If he hits stop loss, he hits stop loss. If he hits TP, he hits TP. You just mustn't. Don't stress yourself. As long as you're risking money that you're willing to lose. That's important. Okay, we're very close to break even. I'm up 250 rand. Like I said, I opened a small lot because I did make my profit for the day. So I opened something small today. Okay, there we go, break even. We can go break even right here. So you have the option to go break even right here. Am I securing now? Can't see the screen. Yeah, you can secure. You can secure your trade, yeah? You can secure your trade now. If you want to secure it, you can secure it. But I'll wait for candle closure, guys. Wait for candle closure. Because I realize now, rather wait for candle closure. So wait for this candle here to close above, because always important that you wait for candle closure. It can close below, somehow close below, and then you can get cooked. But we've got the breakout there. Right, let's just see. I just want to see if we come and retest here again. We retest these New York session highs, but okay, we can go break even. We can go break even. Right. I think it should be fine. Should be fine. Okay, we're floating, guys. We're absolutely floating right now. I'm on 500 rand on a 0.5. I didn't normally I open like a two lot. I de-risked a bit. But we're cooking. We're cooking, guys. We're cooking. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna go TP2. I'm gonna say, wait, let me just check here. Where did, okay, TP2 is there. London high. Right, London high is TP2. Of course, you can target those highs there, but why would you want to hold a trade for so long? Like, just get out of the trade, get in the trade, get out of the trade, and be done. I'm so disappointed with not getting this platform, because I would have passed I would have passed. I was about to get the zero plan account, and with the zero plan account, I was gonna full port this thing, and you could have gotten funded in the first day. So I would have gotten funded in the first day, because this trade would have played out. We're currently up already. About 80 pips, guys. We're up 80 pips. I would have gotten funded by now. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. I actually can't believe this. It's unfair, honestly. The day that I decide, okay, I'm gonna get a prop from, and we can pass the challenge. But tomorrow, hopefully, I'll get a prop from account. I actually want to. I actually think I'll keep a prop firm maybe for Nasdaq. I'll trade the prop firm account, and then for gold, I'll trade with HFM. Okay, but we're approaching our TP. Right, we're approaching TP here. Over 800 pips in profit. Currently, we're up like a 1-to-1. We're up. No, we're not up to a 1-to-1. Okay. Where we're heading to, I'm expecting at least, at minimum, at least the TP1 must get hit. That's what I'm hoping. At least TP1 must get hit. We're still holding our trade. We are currently at break even. That's, everyone should be at break even. The trade should be at break even. Shouldn't still have a stop loss here. So your stop loss needs to be break even at least. Or if you're like, you're scared that, okay, we might get spiked, keep your stop loss like somewhere there or something, right? But I feel like we might come back to retest this zone right here, this fair value gap here. We should come back and retest this FEG. So let's see if it respects this FEG. Okay, we're pushing up again. Okay, come on. Come on, we're almost there. TP1 smashed. Bang, let's go. TP1, guys, you have the option to bank half your trade. I'm up currently 800. Let me just share this on. You guys will be, guys, make the chat more active so I can make a video. It'll be embarrassing that there's so many people, there's so little people talking here. Just like hype the chat up, please. I'm gonna make a video. Hype the chat up, guys, please. Hype the chat up, please, guys. Hype it up, hype it up. Just say wins and guys, just hype it up, please, so I can make a video. It looks embarrassing now. There's not much people. Just say random things. That's all I'm asking. Be cooking or whatever. Just say some random thing. Okay, I'm gonna record a video, guys. Okay, guys, as you can see, this was shared live on YouTube currently. We just hit TP1. We just took a trade, simple trade, waited for breakout of this 1 hour FEG. Then we took a trade right there on this FEG, and now we're targeting this other 1 hour gap here. So we currently just hit TP1. We took out the London gap here. Sorry, London high got taken out here, and we're just holding for there. Right. So if you want to join, all you're gonna do, guys, is click the link in the bio, and yeah, we'll see you there. Okay, shukran, guys. You can fix for the win. Okay, so we're almost there, TP2, guys. We're almost there, TP2. Chef cooking. Going to the moon. Yeah, guys, make sure you, okay, what you can do, okay, where I would say put your stop loss, right? Trade your stop loss would be, put your stop loss just below here. Put your stop loss here, guys. Put your stop loss here. I'm gonna put a red line here so you guys can see. Just below here, put your SL here. Move your SL right here. Because I can see that gap. See it like kind of, it took liquidity. Remember, right? There's a lot of liquidity sitting at the highs of the sessions, right? Session highs. So we just took liquidity, and it's a possible. Yeah, I'm trying to do more lives, but I'm a bit busy. You see. Okay, I'm up 1,000 rand. I didn't even realize I'm up 1,000 rand. And honestly, I was like not expecting to make money today. Because like I said, I wanted to trade a platform account, but it is what it is. How goes? Should I bank half? I'm a little run. That's it. If it hits break even, it hits break even. I'm not gonna worry, but it is what it is. It's coming down. I knew it's gonna reverse. I had this feeling it might reverse. That's why I said put your stop loss here. Because you see, right, like I said, we took out the highs, right? We took out London high, So there's a high possibility that we could reverse at this point here. Very much reverse here. But let's just see. Let's just wait and see. Keep, like I said, put your stop loss here. Okay, put your stop loss here so you don't, you bank some profit at least. I don't mind letting this thing run for full TP or stop loss if it gets the stop loss. Yeah, I'm still holding, but like I said, I don't mind if it hits my stop loss at break even. I don't mind if it comes all the way down here and takes me out, and because I made my profit for the day. So I'm just trading for fun basically. And this is a real account, so if anyone says, okay, this guy is just probably trading on demo, I'm not trading on a demo, I am trading on the real account, but I genuinely don't mind if this thing comes out and takes me out. We're waiting now. Let's see. If it hits full TP, how much am I making? I don't know if it's a good two couple 1K, 2K, that's good. Let's see. I'm gonna go on the 500 here. 4 o'clock, this thing just dumped. Only sour lemons will say it's demo FX. Yeah. To be honest, I haven't really had anyone come at me for trading, saying that I trade demo. But there are people out there because the thing is, the profit that I make is realistic. Like it's not something that out of the ordinary. Like I keep it real. Like if I say that I made only 2,000 rand for the day, that's how much I made for 2,000 rand for the day. It's like there is people that will say that they trade they're making millions and stuff like that, and that's why people they're a bit skeptical. This guy's making millions and from trading, but I keep it real. If I make a 2,000 rand, 1,000 rand a day, that's how much I made. I took a buy at 23567 with an inverse 1 hour bearish FEG below the 1 hour. Below the 1 hour. You took it somewhere, yeah. When I grow up, I wanna be like a Zim. You mean like you took it like somewhere here or something? Like here. Can I explain the setup in detail? Sure. Okay, so it's a simple setup, right? Uh, right. So we had this 1 hour gap. If you go on the 1 hour time frame, it's dropping hard now. Like I said, okay, that's why we had TP at those highs. It's dropping quite hard. So if you guys want, obviously make sure that you have secured most of your profit, and you did take profit because we did go up quite a bit. We're 120 points, so 100, that's about 1,200 pips that went up. Okay, so I'm gonna go over this why we took the setup, right? So we see right here we have a 1 hour gap, 1 hour fair value gap, right? I'm gonna mark it out for you. 1 hour FVG, right? 1 hour FVG, okay? 1 hour FVG formed. This was on the 31st of March, okay? Now, what I did was I waited for, of course, obviously I don't just trade the first 10 minutes or whatever. It's the first 10 minutes of this of when the market opens, right? I wait, right? I wait for some sort of, the market must settle a bit, okay? So I don't trade this here. Okay, a lot of traders, they do trade this, but I don't personally, I don't like to trade this. I just wait. I wait for the market to settle a bit. So of course, once this 10 minutes for finish, all I waited for was market to, obviously market push into this gap here. I waited for market to push up, right, and close above this gap here. Okay, so this is obviously I didn't just take my trade right here. I just waited for market to close inverse this gap here. So you wait for the higher time frame confirmation. Oh, we're shooting up right now. So I waited for higher time frame fair value gap to get respected. We got the higher time frame FEG got to get respected. This 1 hour gap here, right? Then you go on to your lower time frame. You wait for some sort of market structure shift. So we got right there. You can see we pushed up above this high. And then what happened? was we waited for this gap here, this fair value gap here, to get inverse. We waited for candle closure right there. We waited for it to get candle closure, and then once we pushed up there, took my trade. Small bit of drawdown, very little drawdown, and then we just continued to push up here. TP, of course, you can see my TPs were one TP was at this London high right here, got created here, and then my TP2 is at this fair value gap here. Potentially, we could go all the way up, like we could go all the way up right here, but I don't want to hold that long. I'm just happy to close right here. I'm just okay. I'm happy with that. That's decent profits, right? I'm currently up about 1,150 rand or so. So it's a pretty simple setup, guys. And it happens pretty much almost every day. This sort of setup happens almost every day. So it's simple, guys. It's so simple. And another reason why I knew that we were going to be bullish, right, is because we basically we can see London session took out the Asia session lows. Right. So obviously my bias, of course, is probably going to target these highs right here. So that was a high possibility that we will target these highs. And we, of course, we can see we have this 1 hour gap that needs to get filled. So this is my draw. You have a draw on liquidity. This is basically my draw on liquidity. So Asia highs, as well as we also have New York highs right here. That could be a draw on liquidity today. Okay, but I'm up 1,200, 1,300. Only on USA 100. So this works on everything, right? But the specific setup that I showed you guys, we're waiting for the first 10 minutes. This happens mainly on NASDAQ. I think you can trade this on US30 as well. So if I show you in US30, let me show up on this chart here, right? Okay, let me just see. Probably the same setup. Very much the same setup would have formed. Yeah, actually it should be the same setup. But it would have been, go on the 1 hour quickly. Right. Yeah, pretty much the same setup formed on US30. But I see the entry is not that nice, actually. So would have been, there's a gap there. Inverse, wait, actually, it would have been a setup right here. Setup, waited for this gap here to close here. Actually, the US30 is not so liquid, to be honest. I don't like US30. Because you see, right, it's in the gap here. We kind of formed in the gap, so wouldn't have been a liquid setup. I would have only waited, we only got in the trade like here if you trade the US30. And the S&P 500 probably would have traded, yeah, the S&P 500 basically the same thing. Your trade would have been, yeah. I just want to see something quickly. Did we actually tap the 1 hour gap? Oh, okay. We basically tapped this 1 hour gap already. So we might reverse, guys. We actually might reverse from here because you can see we tapped this 1 hour gap on NASDAQ. This is USA 500. Where did I put the setup? Okay, guys, we might reverse from here. So I would suggest, why I'm saying we might reverse is because of something that's called an SMT divergence, right? So sometimes when ES will or S&P 500 will tap into this 1 hour gap. So this obviously was our target, right? So there's a high possibility that we might reverse from here because USA 500 already tapped in there. Okay, but yeah, let's see. So usually what happens, right, to explain SMT divergence, basically, if you go on the lower time frame, okay, both indices need to move the same. So when this creates a high, a new higher high, and then Nasdaq creates where's Nasdaq here? Okay, we almost hit TP there. Both are in sync at the moment. Okay, both are in sync. But okay, basically when Nasdaq creates a high and ES creates a low, then that basically can signal a reversal. But I see now they're both moving the same. You can see, okay, they already hit. So you can take your profits if you want. You can take your option to take your profits right now. taking full TP. Yeah, I would recommend actually taking full TP. Okay, I took 1,000 rand. I took 1,000 rand. I'm gonna leave it 0.10 to run for full TP. Full TP. There we go. There, just above this candle here. 23810. I'm gonna put full TP there. I only got 0.10 run. I opened at 0.5 initially, but I've got a 0.10 now running. And if it hits full TP, I'll be happy. It's a successful trade. As long as everyone made money, I'm happy. Yeah, that it's gonna reverse because you see S&P 500 tapped already. Okay, so to put things simple, if S&P 500 already taps in here, tapped into the goal, right? Basically hit our TP. Effectively hit our TP on S&P 500, but so it doesn't automatically mean that it will hit our TP on Nasdaq. It could very much mean that we could reverse. Yeah, guys, it could reverse from here. Looking like it's gonna reverse. So take most of your profit, right? If we close below, I say if we close below here. If we close below here, that's a signal that we're gonna be selling. We might be dropping further. Okay, if we close below here, take all your profits, close everything. So we're just waiting for ES. Let's see how ES does. See, it's doing like the same thing. We really just reverse on TP. How's ES looking? Okay, didn't exactly close it below. Okay, let's just see. Ah, hey, it always plays around when you're about to hit full TP. Always does this. Always does this. But let's see. It should hit now. I think it should hit. Let's see on this, guys. Very close to using TP, but it's just messing around now. Done. Done. There we go. Bang. Banged it, guys. Absolutely banged it. Over how many pips? 1,000, almost 2,000 pips. 2,000, that's about 1.19. Done, guys. We done it live. Done live. I'm just gonna remove all of this. Looks weird. Okay. Bang. Beautiful setup. Absolutely beautiful. I love this. I absolutely love this trailer. Okay, guys. How much you guys made today? How much you guys? Let me know how much you guys made. Let me know how much you guys made. How much you guys made today? Is it everyone? Did everyone leave the